Greetings to you all. Welcome back, guys. I hope you're well. We've got a couple of things to talk about, some good things, some bad things, and obviously the hot patch that's just come up as well, because you know I always cover the updates for you all. But before we do so, guys, I appreciate all the support. Like and subscribe is always a appreciation. So what are you waiting for? Let's dive into this video though. Let's go. I hope you all stay tuned before I even read out this, because we've got a lot to talk about, man. But let's start here. As I said in my prior video, that I will be adding my own, saying when somebody obviously puts out an update or whatever. But shouts out to the guy, Steves. I think he's doing a pretty good job. And we must not look at him as he's the person that's controlling the game and, making all the fixes. What he's doing is he's obviously abstracting all the information that we tell him that we need, even though there's still a few things that haven't been addressed that they know prior. That obviously needs to be sorted out as well. And I think that they're fixing things that they can fix, because prior to this as well, Steve did say that there's a couple of things that will not be fixed. I put it somewhere in my last video, I can't remember where, but I definitely did, so go check that out. That's what, guys, we need to accept that as a community, that some things will not be fixed, unfortunately. And I think that's really going to hurt the game in terms of longevity. But yeah, that's one of my honest thoughts in regards to, the game itself, current. But let's look at this hot patch, okay? So it says a quick hot fix is going out today to address a small number of issues related to the 1.4.1 update. Fix the issue with custom rosters in Korea. I don't really play Korea, but obviously that's an update for you guys. Fix Jack Dempsey's southpaw hooks not registering. Man, Jack Dempsey is special in this game. I think if you know how to utilize him very well, he's quite unique. He's got different types of mechanics in comparison to others. So go check him out if you've not played with him. Fix an issue with new online multi-queue users sometimes experiencing extended matchmaking upon first queue. I've not really experienced that. I've been getting into matches quite quicker, so I'm really happy with that, because you have the variety of fighters to pick from. And fix game soft lock when receiving online error code in Minas. Stay tuned for future updates to the Undisputed, which will look to address a number of key topics raised by the community. We'll have another upcoming post which highlights what we're aiming to bring to the next update and beyond, so look out for that. On top of that, I've been hearing some really good news with regards to the next update. Apparently it's going to be a really good one. I'm not going to disclose much right now because I don't know if it's 100% concrete. Obviously I'd put it out when it is concrete. But there is a few people, from the devs themselves said that they're going to be bringing something really good. Also, shouts out to Jay as well, JMMA. He's also posted as well. Apparently, he's been doing a couple of, I think it's some tests. He did put it in his post, so go check it out. So, and he obviously said that things are looking good. So this is a good thing. This is a really good thing. The only thing that we can do right now is be patient and see what else they will bring to the table. Right, guys, hear me out. I think it's really important for myself to obviously address something like this, as many of you guys do tap into my videos, which is an appreciation. And I'm here to just state that the Undisputed community needs a change. And the reason why I'm saying that is because it is extremely toxic. We're not going to get too much into that. I think you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. Just overall, because there's a lot happening right now that, it's not a good look. It's not a good look at all. And to know for the simple fact that, we are speaking about a game is crazy. It's really crazy. And I'm a person that I mess with. What I mean by mess with, I mean, I don't obviously swear or nothing on the channel. I have myself around everybody. I'm a people's person, meaning that I speak to everybody in the community. Majority of the content creators, there's so many to mention. Majority of the high ranking fighters that don't do much content creating. I've come across the best of the best. I've come across, you know, some fantastic people, brilliant people that I still speak to now daily, still getting to know people as well, you know, even off script, you know, not, you know, pushing Undisputed out of the way. And then we've got others that are literally bringing others down for no reason. You know, in my opinion, I don't think there's any reason at all, because the reason why I'm saying that is because if you do not like somebody's channel or respect them or anything like that, just don't watch their channel. You know, that's just the way how I would diffuse things. What I'm seeing in comments recently, you know, going at people for crazy stuff, you know, saying things about, you know, parents and children, and I think that's just crazy, man. I actually do think it's crazy. Shouts out to the prize fighters as well. They're my squad, man, honestly. Shouts out to many people that I've come across, and the main reason why I'm saying this as well is because, as I said, I'm a people's person. I don't have no issues with anyone. You know, people have issues with me, but I'm cool with that. I'm cool. Like, I'm not showing any entertainment at all. Come on, if you know about Marv, you know, I don't entertain nobody's. Do you know how much people I see in their post, under people's post, talking about myself? You know, mostly positive, but there's negative as well. And I'm cool with that. Like, everybody's going to have their own opinion. That's cool. But this is the reason why I'm highlighting this community as very toxic, because, you know, there's a lot of people out there that literally go online and go on YouTube, and the first thing they want to do is just to be toxic towards creators, more or less people that actually want to help with the game. Because if we don't speak out, nothing's going to change. And I don't feel like the content creators, including myself, don't get, you know, the praise. Well, we do, of course. That's why we appreciate majority of you guys, but we don't get the praise that we get, you know, to fulfill this game. You know, and I'm not even one of the biggest content creators out there that covers this game, but I've for sure built myself a name, and I know a lot of people through this game. And it's been a pleasure, of course. And I'm still here. I'm still here. I still care about this game, you know, because I believe this game will definitely enhance itself throughout the years. It has been questioned though, because it has been a while. You know, it's been what? I think it's 2023. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's been some time, and in terms of the major updates, not much has happened. And I totally understand. The main reason why I'm saying that is because people are frustrated. They're not happy about it. But I think majority of people's frustration, you know, leads to disliking people that actually still like the game, which I believe that's a problem, because I still like the game, but I get backlash for it on alongside other content creators as well. Still, the amount of people that still say this game's trash, I guarantee if you say, you know, this game's good, they're already on your case. And this is where we're getting, guys. We need to come together as a community, share our thoughts, which what majority are currently doing now. Even the Still City guy, I think he's Steve's, did mention something about, you know, all the negativity people are giving. You know, there will be blocked, some warnings and stuff like that. This just shows that it's just, you know, it's sad to see, because all the negative stuff isn't going to help enhance the game. It's not going to affect many people. For example, what I was saying about being attacked by other people in terms of like bad comments and stuff, because it doesn't affect me at all. I still go do what I do, and yeah, I think this one definitely needs to be considered. I hope many people do watch this video, because I think this is needed. I think more love needs to be spreaded in the community. We need to come together, share our own opinions without people feeling some type of way, and hopefully this game can get where it needs to get. You know, I don't know when. You know, I'm a patient person at the moment. I know a lot of people are not patient, but you know, fingers crossed, things do change. I hope so. Apologies that I did mention as well that I was gonna do a in-depth review on the update that we just received, which is the 1.4.1. But I think we all know what we've experienced so far, and in my opinion, I feel like it was really good update. You know, however, still no major fixes right now in terms of like the desync and stuff, but there was a couple of things that was addressed, and that was in terms of the southpaw mechanic being nerfed. You know, and shouts out to the guys that were thanking me, which I did mention as well. Like, I feel like I played a part. I'm not saying I was the main person that actually fixed this, but I did have some sort of contribution, and I did forward it. I did get a respond from the devs themselves, and I did mention about Undisputed watching my videos, and I feel like that's pretty cool. Onwards, I will be still continuing to support this game. I do believe this game will improve over time. We are still getting updates, and I did mention as well, just as a reminder, that apparently the updates that are going to be coming are going to be some really heavy updates, meaning it's good. So guys, just stay tuned, man. Stay tuned. If you're not enjoying the game at the moment, I totally understand. One thing I'm going to say is, if you are a person that really doesn't know the sweet science of boxing, and I'm not trying to correlate boxing with regards to the game itself, because it's totally different, but you can implement a lot of things that you do in real life that you can place inside a game. As I've told you guys before, that I am an amateur boxer. I've been boxing for many years. I'm currently inactive at the moment, but I still do a couple of things, and I teach a lot of people on the side. Will I go back into it? Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. But boxing will always be in my heart. And I did mention as well that I've got a project coming pretty much soon, where I'll be delving into my career and moving onwards. But yeah, going back to, if you are struggling with the game itself, you won't have a good experience. 100%. And that's one thing I've noticed, because it's not a coincidence that the guys that are really good at the game, you know, I am including myself, don't complain as much. We know that there is fixes that need to be made. We know what needs to be added to the game. We know what would be really relevant to be in the game, but we don't complain to that extent where we're like bashing the game and saying it's trash and etc. And I know that majority comes from people that are just not good at the game. And I'm saying that respectfully.